What's up? You see me, not the episode. You see me, not the episode. So therefore, if you don't want to see me, there's an X at the top of your screen that you can click on. This is a review of Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. Episode 3, called Bow Down to Your Mother. This episode made me so mad because we were going all over the place, all over the entire place. And I keep hearing the same thing. This kept making me mad and repeat themselves over the same thing that was aggravating me. Like, so many scenes and these color clips, and it was just aggravating. But we're going to do it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, to review, and to see me do more like this. Let me know what you think in the comments as I go. You know, you may take a pause, snack break, snack on a little something, and then come back. You know what I'm saying? So, let me get to my notes because I got a lot to say. We start off the episode, this is episode 3. We start off the episode with Deb yelling at Brandon because about his argument with Regine. I didn't do a review. I just started doing a review, but I think the argument with Regine was too petty. I think Regine is get on my nerves. She's a brat. She's a poor brat. She always would put her opinion on something, and I don't like it. Regine gets on my nerves, and I don't want her on the show. She would aggravate me, and I would have snapped on her too, because she always opened up her mouth saying something that had nothing to do with her. It had nothing to do with you, bitch. You opened your mouth and said something. Regine, shut up. Stop opening your mouth saying stuff. Like you aggravating. Like you get on my nerves. You make me sick. I don't like you and take you off the show. Point blank. Period. Cause you're a brat. Girl. So he first of all, I don't like Brandon either. But Brandon had every right to go back and forth. I mean, I get they trying to say he 25 and she's 17 or whatever and whatnot. But she wanted to be grown. Now, granted, don't let no grown person argue with a child because she's still a child when you look at it. But she acting like an adult. She coming at an adult. So of course you would say a little few here and there. I mean, I didn't see him try to get out of character and fight her. But I'm saying like they try to say he entertained her or whatever. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I feel like he was all right. He didn't do too much. I don't feel like he did too much when he did that or whatever. Go back and forth. But he telling Deb like, take out your pistol and pat. I'm going to school you. Take you back to school. Like, because I guess he was doing something wrong or whatever in the word of Deb, the Deb guys. Um, so they keep having this argument, whatever. I feel like Brandon is very irrelevant. Brandon, we really don't care about you, but yet you feel like that you're here, but really you're here because Brandon, I never heard of you. The only reason I even know of you is because, first of all, I didn't even know Deb had another son other than Walker, and then the one that committed that suicide. Who are you, Brandon? Never knew you were an artist developer. None of that. So Toya and Regine had a point there when they was like, I googled him, we didn't know who he is because we didn't know who you were because we never heard of you to the show. So it's a lot of people on the show that we haven't heard of. Like y'all know who's she? Um, what's the girl name? Is she um Shania? Never heard of her. Like we never heard of y'all. So Brandon needs to take it down a few more notches because he just think he all the way up here and he really not. So I don't like that about Brandon. Um, he basically saying Regina got him messed up. You know, she came in incorrect. He not apologizing. Nothing. He's saying Brandon. I realized through the show he's a brat, a full blown brat. He's stuck up, and I believe he's gay. I'm just gonna say it. If it walk like a duck, if it quack like a duck, what it is, a duck. That's what I thought. Um, Bow Wow. Next scene. It was so many scenes. These little 3-minute scenes. Bow Wow is back in town, and that I got ATL or whatever. He calls up Brandon. Tells Brandon, you know, I'm back in the A. I want to turn up. I want to do this. Come to the strip club with me. Brandon not trying to go to no strip club. Sip my tea. But yeah, come to the strip club with me. Over there, Brandon like, no, I'm working. All them girls in there got lime. Something he said. Some random disease he said that I never heard of. Um, Yeah. And then Brandon tells him about the argument. This is one thing y'all gonna see through this whole reaction. I cannot stand. The whole episode was about the argument. The entire episode was about the argument. I got so sick of hearing different people talk about the argument. We don't care that much about the argument. It wasn't even that big of an argument. I would understand if they got into a full blown fight, but it was an argument, a mini argument. It didn't even go far. Like Regina was just being extra throughout the whole argument. So then, um, yeah, that scene was really quick with Bow Wow talking about the argument. Then after that, when he realized that what you call it wasn't finna go with him to the strip club, Bow Wow decides to text Ayana, which is somebody's daughter, I don't know, but it's Brandon's cousin, and invites her to the strip club. Her boyfriend is acting up, they arguing whatever. So she says, you know what, I need to blow off some steam, so I'll go with you. During this time of her doing that, she's texting her boyfriend. Her boyfriend's not answering. So, you know, y'all iPhone users, I'm gonna get my iPhone soon. Y'all iPhone users got the red receipt. So she texting him, he not answering, he not replying. She sounded a whole lot like me because if somebody not texting me around, blow you up until because you got me messed up. I'm gonna leave you a voicemail like, yeah, I see you reading me. I see you, da da da. If we're in a relationship. Now, we're in a relationship, I'm not gonna do all that. But I will cuss you out about not texting me back and leaving me on red. That leaving me on red will get you cut off. I will never talk to you again. Point blank, period. You better have a good excuse on why you left me on red. If you don't have a good excuse why you left me on red, it ain't nothing that cut that off. Snip, 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 snip. I'm playing. My friends, they get cussed out every time they don't text me back. But you my friends, so I'm not gonna cut you out. If you're somebody I just want to talk to, oh, don't text me back. Watch what happens. And if I see you on Instagram and you didn't text me back, ooh, that make me so mad. You don't understand how mad that made me. I'm getting mad thinking about it right now. Get on Instagram and on social media and I text you and text me back. It's gonna be a big, huge problem. That way. Let me go keep one subject. So she's telling her nigga, I'm finna pop up on you. I see you leaving me on red, so you must want me to pop up at your house. Yada yada, this and the third, driver, and this, that, and the fourth. Then we go on to Zanik and Brandon having to sit down at some restaurant that they were at. They have a sit down. Zanik starts talking. Brandon sits down with his little stuck up attitude as you normally do. Zanik starts talking, and she feels as if Brandon was disrespectful in what he was saying when he was like, "What do you have on?" He walked in and she had on all that new outfits or whatever that he didn't like with the sparkly stuff, and you know the boobs all out and half naked or whatever she had on. I personally feel like the outfit she had on was really really cute, but being he wasn't aware that those she was gonna have on, I understand where he was coming from. Like, what are you doing? So I'm kind of in between because I get where he coming from. If you walk in and your artist has on something that you didn't discuss with them having on, and it's new to you, and especially if it's all raunchy and stuff like that, you finna be like, what's going on? Like, what you got going on? So I don't consider that hating. So Regina opened up her mouth and said something she had nothing to know about. And she had nothing to do with on top of that. That's another reason I like her. She don't mind her business. She don't stay in her place. She always got something to say and put a comment on something that has nothing to do with her. So we're not talking about Regina. But Regina, I ain't done with you. I'm gonna get back on your case. Because you have me messed up later on in the episode, and I'm gonna tell you why you have me messed up. So they talking or whatever. Zanik thinks it was disrespectful and she didn't like with some of the stuff he was saying. Now, Zanik, I think you're brainwashed by Regine. I really feel like you're low key let Regine run over you. I feel like in a friendship, you let her run over you and you be scared of stuff that she be saying because when she did the whole situation with T.I. and her daddy, ain't no way somebody would have jumped in on the argument between me and my daddy and I would have jumped in and sent to the back. Oh no, you said we wasn't gonna jump. I would have added you and said, on put in that post and been like, at color me nay, you said we wasn't gonna get up in this, so I need you to chill off on my daddy, get off under his post, and leave it alone. But in a way, I'm feeling like, oh, I'm just gonna leave it alone. So I feel like you're a pushover and you let her run over you. And I don't like that. And it's only been 3 episodes of what I've seen so far. She's been running over you. Um, then they go into the conversation. So Nick and Brandon, they keep talking at the restaurant or whatever. It's getting kind of a little heated because Brandon's like, I'm not apologizing. You're not getting an apology out of me. No. Then he goes on to say that Zanik was dressed like a hooker. When you said that, I would have stole off on you. Just bow, just boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, the, just like a hooker. Girl, what? And yes, we talk about Brandon. Girl, what? Like, boy, like, Cause Brandon got a mouth on him. He be saying stuff like he just like I feel like he think he the Beyonce of artist development. You're not. You're not. We're not checking for you. We don't even Deb is the only artist developer that I ever known in my life. She the only one I know, and she the only one I really talk to and rock with. You we don't know you, Brandon. Um so yeah, he would have to get checked for that. So the conversation went nowhere. Because these scenes were so short, went on to the next one. Ayana pops up on her nigga at his house. And we soon find out when the door opens that this nigga is not a nigga, it's really a female. So Ayana is gay. Plot twist. So she walk up in with this little stud, like whatever you want to call her. Um, the typical stud with the dreads. Cliche. Um, she's like, yes, I'm gay in the green screen. I'm a lesbian. And yada yada yada. Pops up on her, walks up in there. Look, she was like, well, yeah, you come on in. So you know the relationship that you be having with people that you be wanting so bad with a person, but they don't want it back with you, or they not ready to get in a relationship with you, so they try to slow step. That's the type of relationship I feel like she in because she was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. I'm looking for bees. I'm looking for females." She said, "Bitches." So she was like, yeah, I'm looking for females or whatever. Um, the girl's name is Amy. That's her girl. That's Ayana's girlfriend's name, Amy. Um, They're going to have a conversation about, you doing too much, yeah, and you bail whatever. And so then she was like, that Amy says Ayana is worried too much about a title rather than a connection, aka, let me translate that for you. You want to be my girlfriend. I just really want to mess with you and mess around with you and get what I want from you and be still going around here and trying to get connections with anybody else and not really worried about you. That's what you're trying to say. Because how you gonna sit here and move down to ATL and this girl calling you babe, and then you gonna say you worry about a title more than a connection. If we have a connection, we call each other babe. I need to be your title. You need to go ahead and cuff me. What you mean? I'm not gonna be waiting around with you forever. And you don't move down here, and apparently it was for me. First of all, why did you move down here for me and I don't have no title yet? That's so confusing. That's dumb. That's stupid. So you have stepping. So either you really don't want to be with me or it's somebody else. One of the two. That's what that translation means. Ayana. If just so you didn't know that. In case you didn't know that's what that translation means. So it seemed like Ayana's pressed for a relationship with her. And the girl really trying to tell you, like, I feel like she was trying to tell her that she don't want a relationship with you. That's what I really feel like going on. I feel like she really don't want a relationship with you and she don't know how to tell you. So she trying to backpedal out of it and say, oh, we need to build a connection first. That connection ain't never gonna get built. That Wi-Fi never gonna connect. That phone never gonna get charged. That battery never gonna get rebooted, rebooted. So you can try to stop getting the connection. The Wi-Fi ain't no signal. Ain't no good service. It's a stormy thunderstorm outside and direct TV not working. And your data off because the bill wasn't paid this month. It ain't ever gonna get paid. JEA is not for you. Metro PCS is not working for you, nor is T-Mobile, Sprint, or Verizon. So, next scene. Ayana's at the strip club with Bao because Bao invited her because Brandon didn't want to go. So she's saying she feels stressed and she needs to blow off some steam. Who blows off steam at a strip club? So Bow's stupid self and here talk about some. He needs to go to the strip club so he can get the vibe back. That's why if you want to get the vibe back, you go to the strip club. Where does rapping and a vibe coexist with each other? Please let me know. I mean, not rapping the vibe, but rap getting the vibe back for rap and a strip club. What does that come together at? Let me know, Bow. Explain that to me because we rap. I rap. Do you see me at a strip club? And I got a vibe. I don't need to go to no strip club. Bow, we not checking for you no more, to be honest. We really not checking for you. We really not checking for you. And you sound stupid and dumb. You get your vibe back from a strip club, Bow? Are you kidding me? Seriously. Seriously. Are you serious? Are you serious? So, they at the strip club. Um, Ayana's, I guess she's never been to a strip club before, so Bow Wow has to teach her the ropes and what to go. So they sitting there talking or whatever, they rapping or whatever about what's going on. And these strippers and thongs and stuff walk up. Bow Wow like, oh. So they all got stacks of ones. And she's like, okay, so Bow Wow's like, let me tell you how to do it. You take the band off like this, and you just throw it, and like whatever. And then the friend Bow with is like, oh, you just boom, throw it up in the air like that. Then so they started throwing the money on the strippers. Strippers twerking. Bow, 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 going, whatever. So Bow Wow got the, Bow Wow been in a strip club a lot of times because he got that rotation. That arm ain't getting tired. You see how my arm getting tired? Because I don't go to the strip club. I ain't never been, so I don't have no technique like he do. Bow, just going. So she was like, oh, like a ATM or something, she said. He was like, yeah, like that bit broke. And just started keep going. That was the end of that scene. Short scenes, like I told y'all. So, oh, and during this time, Jermaine texts Bow, I'm at the studio where you at, let's go. You back in the A, we to get work and get cracking on this music. You wasting time. Your time is already up, but we're trying to get you some more. We talked to, the universe, and the universe said, we're going to give you some more time or whatever if you do this and we do that. And the rap game don't wait for nobody. So, we know you ain't in the rap game. We know you never was really in the rap game, but we're trying to really get you back in there even though it's not 1980 when you were back popping with you ain't rhyme, you ain't rhyme, you ain't bumping like I'm bumping, you ain't saying nothing on me, you ain't fresh as I is. Or they playing basketball. Let me hold you in my arms and my back all the time. I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you done show me in a special way. That's really when Bow was popping, which was what, 10, 15 years ago. Anywho, so yeah. So he's saying, I'm on my way, I'm kind of held up or whatever, yada, yada, yada. So next thing, Bow Wow comes into the studio with Jermaine Dupri 2 hours late. Tells Jermaine that he just left the strip club. Why would you tell Jermaine that? I don't know about. Stupid. Jermaine's like, you're not ready. And how it happened was Jermaine was like, I don't think you focus because you'll go to the strip club any minute. And he was like, that's where I just came from. Yeah. And Jermaine was like, and so, Bow, I feel like you don't take it seriously, and I feel like Ramon Jermaine, you don't take it seriously because you always doing stuff that's you know we're not checking for you, and you need to tell Jermaine, we ain't checking for you. That's why you trying to get back in that studio. We ain't checking for you. You need to tell Jermaine to stop trying to live that dream and let that dream go. The dream is gone. We're not checking for you no more. The world not trying to listen to him. Shoot. So JD was like, I'm not sure about this. I don't know if you for real or not. Bow like, I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work. I got this. Now, I've never been in the studio before. I've made music, but never been in the studio. I know if I walk into a studio and I have on a big fur coat jacket, I'm gonna take the jacket off when I go into the recording booth to record. This Joker was finna walk in there with the whole jacket on. Jermaine was like, take the jacket off. Why would you have the jacket on? I feel like you're not trying to ready to work or whatever, whatnot. Which I feel like he wasn't either, because why would you walk in there with a jacket on? You just look stupid and dumb. So, um, Bow Wow gets in the studio in a recording booth. And whatever song it was, I guess he had already had the rap written to it or whatever. Or I don't know because Bow Wow starts forgets the words to the rap. So that leads me to ask this question. Did you have a ghostwriter? Because usually when someone raps, I've never been in a studio, so I don't know. But when I write my stuff or when I type my stuff, it's in a phone or I write it down. So usually when a rapper does something, they reading it off their phone while they rapping it, or they reading off their notepad, or they writing as they go, or they erasing, come back, re-edit, not copy and paste, but you know what I mean, like, re-edit, revise, there we go, revise what they write. So Bow Wow is in there with no pen or paper or nothing. You're not freestyling, so you in there, I don't know none of these words. Ain't this your song? Ain't, because if this the new wave, I'm not here for it. I'm not. I will not accept, decline, void, return back to sender. Why would you not be, not know the words to a rap, the truth in a rap? You look stupid. You look slow, and it leads me to believe you have a ghostwriter. Not even a ghostwriter. You're not taking it seriously. Because even if you had a ghostwriter, you would still be able to remember something. You have a paper, a phone, or something. You're not reading off nothing. So JD's like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm gone. I'm finna hit the strip club. So he leaves the studio. Leaves back right after to get his words. Commercial break. So after that, we go to the next scene. Ayana and Shania, which is Shania's Jermaine's Dupree daughter, meet up for lunch. And guess what they discuss? Boom. The argument between Regina and Brandon. The whole freaking episode was about Regina and Brandon's argument. Who cares? We don't care that much. We don't care. WeTV. We don't care. Y'all trying to stretch that all the way out. We do not care. Get to the meat and gritty, the nit and gritty of what's really going on. Get to the meat and bones. We don't want to see all this appetizers. No, get to it. So they sitting there having a whole discussion about what's going on. So then um so then what happened? They discussed the photo shoot, which was the stuff, whatever. Now that food that was eating, I don't know what restaurant it is. I'm gonna have to go Google it, but that food was busting. It looked so good, and when I go to ATL, I'm gonna go to that place. I don't care how much money it is. I will happily spend a check for whatever they was eating because that food made me hungry when I was looking at it. I looked at that food and saw that food going to my mouth and to my stomach. They was eating it, and I was enjoying it visually. That's how good that food looked. So whatever y'all was eating, if y'all know what they was eating, please comment it down below because I will be going there. I will be going there. No ifs, ands, buts, no discussions or nothing. I will be going there. So they eating, discussing or whatever. So in the middle of that, Zanique Texas Shania was like, don't forget. Oh wait, not in the middle of that. Before Zanique Texas Shania was like, don't forget, girls' night out. I'll see you tonight. The girls' night out with her and Regina. Shania, let me tell you how you had me messed up, Shania. And I don't really know you yet. You messy. And let me tell you how you messy. You gonna invite Ayana to the girls' night out, knowing that Regina just got into it with Brent. Wait, knowing that Regina just got into it with basically not Ayana, Brandon, but Ayana too. So why would you invite Ayana to the whole girls' night out? That's messy, and I know you know it's messy. So they talk about it, and she was like, "Do you think I want to go? Cause, Regina ain't gonna be there, and I'm not trying to start nothing. Ayana on a different type of path. I'm not trying to be messy. I'm not trying to fight or nothing like that. So do you think I really need to go or whatever, whatnot? I don't think it'll be a problem. It'll be very good for you to go. This is Shania. I really want you to go or whatever. It's no big deal. Be grown about it. Let's talk about it. Yada yada yada. Be grown about it. Regina ain't got no grown body in her body, no grown bone in her body at all. What is a grown for Regina? Does Regina know how to be grown at all? Period. Do she comprende? Do she speak English? Cause she Aggie. So go to the next thing. Nick and Nay are at the bowling alley. That's where they went to that girls' night out at. I'm over this scene because we're gonna talk about this whole argument once again. And I don't like Nick. I mean, not Nick, not Nick. I love Nick. I don't like Nate at all. Every time I see her, it aggravates me. I want to mute the TV or turn the channel because I don't like her. So they sitting at this thing or whatever, they talking or whatever. And so Nate's like, as far as Ayana, like, was she coming at me? I mean, I know that was your cousin, you ride for your cousin. And she said one thing that threw me for a loop that made me look at her like, you stupid as I don't know what. She said, yeah, even though, I mean, um, she know her cousin was wrong, but something she said. And basically what she was trying to say is that Ayana should have said right then, hey, you need to calm down because you wrong or something to her cousin. Cousin, family, friend oriented 101. You do not, even your friend wise, don't check your friend in front of somebody they're going back and forth with. If you wrong, I'm finna stick by you why you wrong. And then afterwards, when they're not around, we in closed doors and we in privacy and we have a conversation about it, I'm gonna tell you wrong. I'm not gonna tell you wrong in front of Do what we going back, you going back and forth against? No. I'm not finna do that. So you thought, Regina, that Ayana was supposed to look at her cousin while you going back, he going back and forth with you and say, calm down, you wrong. Even if she did feel like wrong, she better not say it. She better shut it up. Keep it in her mouth. Don't let it come out her throat. Because you're not gonna sit here and check me in front of somebody I'm going back and forth with. You know, you're gonna check her, and then you're gonna check me when we in the privacy, when we on that drive home. You was wrong. Now I gotta check people behind you when you wrong. Yeah, 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 yeah. But don't check me in front of somebody we going back and forth with. That's just not how it's gonna go down. That's just not how it's gonna work at all. Point blank, period. No ifs, ands, buts about it. No yay or nay. Set in stone. It is written, so it is written, so it is done, so it is said. Nothing. You don't check nobody. So Nay, you sound slow. You know they ain't gonna happen because you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. I'm not gonna check. I'm not gonna be. That's like you being on their side. No, you don't check me. You wait till we in the privacy of us two, and then you check me. You don't check me in front of somebody else. You don't give them the satisfaction of seeing that. So, they pulling up. I just still feel like Shania messy. Um, they pull up, come in, and so Janae and Nika talking. Nick's back turned towards when Shania and Ayana walk in. So I guess Nay made a face and Nick was like, "What?" And she was like, "It's Ayana, ain't it?" And they come around the corner. So Yana and them sit down across from Nick and Nay. And so before they even get talking or whatever, Nay's like this. She talking about some pats on the seat. Come sit next to me. She tried to son Ayana, but that wasn't gonna work. So, Nay was like, Ayana got up and went over there. So Zanique was coming back to sit in her seat because I guess they skipped this editing. It was really wet because we didn't even see how Zanique got up in the first place. So Zanique came back and she was like, well, let me talk to her real quick, Nene. And so she was like, okay, cool. So they started talking or whatever. And so Nay was like, we was both saying some pretty foul stuff back and forth with each other, but I was just confused. Like, were you coming at me? I know that's your cousin, and yada yada yada. So Yana said, well, you were saying some stuff to my cousin. I just saw this lady walk up on my cousin. And she was like, number one, don't walk up on my cousin because I will, in her words, beat the out of you. And kudos to you. I gotta check her and slap her right now because you stood up for your cousin. That's what you're supposed to do. So she was like, or whatever, this 27-year-old girl, no, she's a 25-year-old girl, I'm fighting a 17-year-old. No, I don't care. You weren't caring about the way you was coming to my cousin. He can't fight you because he gonna get a adult, then get on top of a woman, be the charge or whatever it is. So no, I'm gonna fight you. So no, I don't. They ain't gonna win that argument with me. So they having the conversation or whatever, and they discussing or whatever. And I got her basically says on her green screen, she was like, "Don't get out of line because I'm gonna put you back in line." Ayana, you got it like that? You got it like that, Ayana? I'm glad you do, because I love you. I love you, Ayana. I love you, Ayana. I love you. I love you, Ayana. So, um, as they continue to have the conversation, Reginae is being all fake in front of face, like, oh yeah, we were set back and forth or whatever, yada yada yada. I just want to make sure me and you check with you, whatever, yada yada, this, that, and the third. But you was just talking all this noise to Nick before Reginae got, I mean, not for that, before Ayana got there. Then you and your green screen, at the end of the day, you can disrespect me. And it's not gonna be over, and yada yada. And at the end, you're still Brandon's cousin, yada yada yada. She's just so childish and petty, and I don't like her. Like, I feel like she shouldn't be on the show. Everybody on the show is older, like in their 22s, 23s, 21s. She's 17. Take her off the show. She don't belong. She don't belong. I guess she's Lil Wayne daughter, and y'all happy that y'all got Lil Wayne daughter on there. But she's just too drama out and messy and immature. Don't put her on no show. So she was like, at the end of the day, it's not over. She's still talking like she bad, and I just want somebody to slap her, just to humble her. So then we go to this next scene, which I feel like is really dumb and pointless and stupid, which half of these scenes was dumb, pointless, and stupid. Bow Wow. Bow Wow. Now, Bow Wow may be corny, but Bow Wow is in, I guess he just got out the shower, in his towel, body glistening, you know. This before. I guess they recorded this before he got all these tattoos because I could have sworn Bow Wow had tattoos all up right here on the sleeves and stuff. I done seen all the third straps on Instagram, so I know. And this scene, he didn't have none really right up here, so this must have to be before he got all of them. Bow Wow is washing his face or getting out the bed, just got the shower, something like that. I don't know. Tiny calls him, which I'm confused because I never knew that Bow Wow was close to Tiny, and maybe it's just not Nick and Tiny. Okay, now I get it. Never mind. So she calls him and she was like, "Did you hear about the whole argument with Brandon and Nick Nick? Call and check up on Nene." And I'm just like, why does it even matter anymore? How many times do you need to discuss this and tell people about it? Like it's stupid, it's confusing, it's dumb. Why waste of talking about this? Why are you going back and telling him to go to converse and have a conversation with Nene? It's over. So she was basically, Tiny was basically saying, we need to find a way to simmer this down because Wayne basically saying Wayne the thug. We all know Wayne the thug. We know Wayne can get real street thug real quick. We know Wayne got them shooters and them guns and them killers. So she was basically saying this could turn into some real street joint. And Brandon ain't about that street life. Now, I can't say Brandon not about the street life because Walker Flocka is his brother and then Anthony is his mama. So I don't know what they about. I really don't know. But he could be about that street life. He could be a thug. He could have some affiliations. But the way he act, I don't think we have affiliations. The way he act, the way he act, I don't think he has any affiliations. I'm not saying you, because I have affiliations. But I don't think he has affiliations. Yeah. So, yeah. So, um, he calls Neek or whatever, and it just get aggy. It just get real aggy. Then, and I guess some girl had her panties. I guess he had sex with some girl that night because somebody panties in the hotel bedroom or whatever. By the way, when you gonna get your house? Um, so I'm tired of hearing about this conversation. So it was really boring listening to them talk about this all over again. It was getting on my nerves. So they talked about it. What we do? It's over. We don't care no more. So, um, after that scene, um, Deb and Brandon are in the living room or whatever, kitchen or whatever, and they're discussing what he should do with his relationship with Nene because he feel like Nene isn't ready. He feel like she's not taking it seriously. He's still upset about the originate thing, all of that. Deb basically says, she ain't never had to, people never have to fight for stuff in their life. But people who are children of celebrities never have to. It's handed to them, so they don't really have no type of to it to get after it because they don't have to fight for it because it's handed to them. So she's basically saying you have to give her an ultimatum like what you're gonna do, you make a fight for it and stuff like that. Yeah, that was that short scene. I'm not gonna say it was pointless, but it was just a very short scene. Um, Bow Wow, Snoop Dogg, and JD are having a dinner, which we all know the dinner is just to get on Bow Wow and get on him. He in trouble. So Bow Wow said he finna have a whole conversation about strippers and player cards and stuff like something he said, but really you just finna get in trouble because you know what you've been doing. So they talk about Bow Wow getting on him, saying how he was that dude back in his teenage days. And he needs to get back there. He needs to get back to where he was at, back to his roots. And he needs to stop playing. And JD was basically saying, you need to let the world know that Bow Wow is a grown man and not a child no more. So Bow Wow, still doing childish things. And so they're basically just saying, he needs to grow up, needs to get focused on his music and get it right. And basically that was the whole dinner. The whole dinner was about that. And that was just and that Snoop was just saying how much he loved Bow. That's been 20 years of love. He watched him grow up. He watched JD raise Bow, all that like that. So he was basically just saying, get back on your stuff. Quit playing around with it. Get out there, get in that studio and do that work. Get putting that time. So that was that scene. So we almost at the end, y'all. We got two more scenes. All these scenes. So Brandon and Nick are having their another discussion. Yes, because the first one didn't work out, and they trying to really stop from street action popping in, which you need to be having a discussion with Regine and not Neek, I guess. So Neek walks in the house, trying to be all happy, be nice and cordial. Tries to hug Brandon. Brandon's being a bitch. Um, not hugging her with an attitude. He's just doing too much for me. Him and Nay are aggravating me. Now in the whole situation between him and Nay, I on his I defend him, but I'm not on his side. I'm not on nobody's side because I don't like neither one of them. But I get how he can be a little upset, but this whole not hugging her, being with this attitude, acting like a female, he doing too much for me. He act like he PMSing, like he got a cycle or something. Like what's going on? So, um, he asked his he asked they started talking or whatever, have a conversation or whatever. He says, you're not taking this seriously. You haven't been doing no vocal lessons, really. You only been under 25 of them. And something she said, and he was like, "Where's your hit record?" Child, another time I would have stole off of him. You would have got you wouldn't have left that meeting untouched. So, um, oh, speaking of the untouched, I forgot to tell you the part about when they was having a conversation between Ayana and Regina when they was in the bowling alley. She was saying, I don't know if anybody told you this, but don't walk up on a man because a man will still beat you down and still you will still get slapped just because the man don't mean nothing. She's like, yeah, I got cousins, yeah, I got brothers that'll fight a man or whatever, but they're still not gonna stop me from getting beat up before my cousin even get to them. Bingo. Preach that because I hate when females use that card when they walk up on a dude. Now, I don't condone that man hitting a woman at all. I don't condone it. It's not right at all. But don't try to play victim either, females. Now, I know I might get some comments because of this. Don't try to play victim. I'm not saying it's right. It's completely 100% wrong. A man should never hit a woman. At the same time, a woman should never hit a man. Let's not be let's not do gender stereotypes and let's not have double standards. A man knows definitely don't put his hands on a woman, but at the same time a woman don't put her hands on a man. It's a two-way street. Um and I just feel like don't use that excuse, oh, he a man, he put his hands on me. You knew that was a man when you walked up to him, you provoked him, and you put your hands on him. So don't try to use that excuse now. But back to what I was saying. Um, yeah. So when I say still off, I don't really mean still off or whatever. She could have, cut him deep, said something, hurt his feelings. Maybe a little slap. He's technically a girl anyway. So, anyways, so she started crying, but I don't think she started crying because I think she was getting emotional. She started crying and she was like, he was like, "What are your tears for?" Like just being a jerk, like to have some sympathy, a little bit, a little emotion and caring or something. So, she was like, "I always felt I have to explain myself to you, and there's no point." And he was like, "Why is that?" She was like, "Because who are you?" That touched his feeling. That hurt his heart because he caught an attitude immediately. He was like, I'm Brandon Atman, a artist developer. I may be rude at times. Like he was upset when she said that. And she said, "You're my vocal coach." Is that not a form of development? No, no, she just did you right there because you said you was an artist developer. You ain't artist and developing that one right there. That's what you're not doing. You're not doing that. So then she was like, he was like, all right, we'll just leave it at that because I guess he got an attitude at that. So long story short, they didn't end up today discuss something. That didn't work out nothing. She started crying, left the thing crying. She was just in so much stress on her. Or whatever, she stressed out. Yada yada yada. Bada bing, bada boom. He wasn't caring. Then she said she wanted Deb to be her manager. Plot twist. She said, "I want to talk to Miss Deb, and so she'll be my manager." And so then he was like, "Who you think she gonna refer you to when she say you need vocal lessons?" Child is too much for me. We get to the last scene finally, thank God. So it's the food drive event that Deb is throwing. I forgot to tell you about that. Deb is throwing this food drive event she does with her family every year. Toya was coming. So Ayana and Amy, which is her girlfriend, they pop up. She introduces them to Brandon. Brandon was like, I want to fill you out before you meet the rest of the family because Amy doesn't want to meet Ayana's father. So that's another way that I feel like it's just a stand up. She was not trying to work with you. She's not trying to meet your parents. She was not trying to be nowhere with you. She just want what she want from you, and that's it. So Toya accent, oh my gosh, Toya pull up with Tiny. Toya accent, I just had to comment on that. Her accent so sexy, it's so fine. Toya, I love you too. She's so cute. Oh, weave. Mm. She like a full snipe. Her accent. So, you know, Tiny pulls up. She's like, I know I'm coming to support you or whatever, see if we can calm this down, be the mediator of the situation. So they acted or whatever. They finally walk up to her. You was like, I don't play with my child. I play by like when it's time for my work and everything. I don't play with my child. That little girl, I don't play by her. With her New Orleans accent. So, they find Deb. Deb comes up to her. She's like, I really want to talk to you about the incident that happened the other day. So she was like, now, Deb, you know me. You know I'm a lady, chill back lady or whatever. And when it comes to that little girl right there, I know she have a mouth on her, but I don't play by her, yada, yada, yada. So Deb was basically like, and I don't tolerate disrespect, and I'm going to just say it like this. She was like, looking at the situation, your daughter was provoking it for a while. So let's not sit here and act like your daughter wasn't goody two shoes and you talking about somebody's man coming for her. No, you need to understand your daughter had a mouth on her and she was provoking it for a minute before Brandon even mentioned the comment that he said. So, um, she was just basically like, they was going back and forth or whatever, and she was like, but I think it was in defense of Zanique. She was defending Zanique. That's why she was jumping in and saying something. And so they was going back and forth or whatever. Every Brandon over there watching from a distance, which I feel like Brandon, you knew the conversation about you. You should have walked over there and said something. It's the point blank period. You saying your mom was over there by herself with Tiny, even though Tiny, you could have said, oh, Tiny was Toya's friend, she not saying nothing. You should have still walked over there because your mom wasn't out. It was two against your mama, which they wasn't gonna fight and nothing like that. It's just a principle of the thing. Because my mom not gonna have no discussion with nobody else, mama, and then they got their friend there, and I'm not right there. Period. Never gonna happen ever. Even if my mama, even if it was just one on one, I must be still. I'm not gonna be over there, but I'm gonna be standing back, making sure my mama good, not by herself having no conversation. So Tiny kept jumping in throughout the conversation, saying stuff like, "Yeah, I need da 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 da." So Deb was like, excuse me, could you excuse us for a minute?" And that hit a nerve in Toya. Cause it's like my sister. It's like my sis. So why you coming at my sis? Why you coming at my sis? So Toya felt some type of way about that. So she tried to check there, which you already know that that's not gonna work. So Toya was like, why are you telling her shit? Why you coming at her? Cause she keep jumping and butting inside the conversation. That's why I'm coming at her. That's why I'm telling her to chill. Problem. So that was the end of the episode. The last thing we heard is, "You're not getting up under my skin, Toya." Boom. That's the end. And we shall wait till the next episode to see what shall go down on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Central. So that's my thoughts on everything. I think of the whole. I just think Regina is overrated. We getting tired of her. She aggravated me. I don't like her. She always putting her two cents in something that has to do with her. She's like the Jackie. That's what it is. She's like the Jackie of Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. She's messy. We don't like her. She always got to put her 2 cents in on something, and we do not care. We don't at all. Don't give 2 cents about it. Don't care. We don't need your 2 cents. I said don't give 2 cents. We don't give two F's about it. Like at all. Like oh, Regina, we don't care about you. She's annoying. She aggravates my soul. She aggravates my soul. She aggravates my soul. Aggravating. Zanik, I feel like Zanik let Regina run over her. I feel like she has no backbone. She has no stand up for herself. Because every situation that's happened, you let her run over you. You let her always run her mouth. I get this your friend. Step up and tell your friend when she wrong when she doing something. So I don't like that. Um, Brandon already he's aggravating me. We don't know who you are, so stop trying to act like you work with Rihanna or whatever you said you work with. I don't know because if I go, let me shall I Google? Shall we do a live Google search? Let me not do this feelings. Let me not hurt his feelings like that. He probably got some accolades now since he on national TV now. But other than that, we don't know who you is. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. I feel like Regina in this whole brain situation. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of all of that or whatever. But it's gonna keep going because then Toya gonna come at him, go come at Brandon again, and then Regina gonna try to get somebody to fight him. I just feel like it's overrated. But I wanted to get in the studio so we can stop hearing about that. It's overrated. So that's my reaction. Kingdreshon, Kingdreshon, Kingdreshon. It's what time now? It's gonna take a while for this to upload. It's what time? 10:48. It's probably gonna upload like 11:30. So yes, that was your episode of Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. Bow Down to Your Mother, episode 3 of season 1. And I shall be back next week with season 4 to follow up. And just look at my other reactions on my other videos. It gets pretty lit. I'm pretty lit. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff. Follow me on Instagram. You know, I'll be talking to y'all back and forth my DM and stuff like that. If y'all watch my videos, just let me know if you want to shout out at the end. I'll do that. Um, yeah. I, I started doing these TV reactions because I know another YouTuber. Her YouTube is MillyTube. So y'all go look at her. Y'all go check her out. That's my shout out to Millie because I love her. She always shouting me out. So I thought, let me try to do one of these reactions. So I did one, and I got a good reaction to the reaction. So I'm doing more. So any other shows y'all want me to look at and give my opinion on, I shall do it. I shall. And I shall not give you anything less than greatness, excellence, determination, positivity, and love. I don't know where that just came from. Y'all, I'm sleepy. I have to go to work in the morning. But yes, Kingdreshon, Kingdreshon. It's going to be in the description. Just look at the link, find the link in the description. Find my Twitter, and I think SoundCloud probably in there. Instagram definitely in there. And subscribe, like, and comment. Don't be dull. Don't look at my junk and I say nothing. I actually comment back. I like coming back to y'all. So don't be a stranger. Stranger danger. Say something. So that's my reaction for the episode. And we out here. We out here. We out here.